And obviously her goals are just the cherry on the cake of so many opportunities to score goals. She backs that up with the numbers.
Hi Gareth, congrats on the win.
Oh, sorry, it's really dark there, sorry.
Can I just get your thoughts on the game first of all, please?
I thought we were really good. Again, when you come back off international break, never really certain of what you're going to get, but I felt our 2 training sessions that we had, and we put a few little new concepts in with potential slight variations on the way we build up, were very good. Training sessions were good. Again, today it was just about transferring those good training sessions into the game, and start was amazing. Of course, when you score, always really helps, and I thought there were some really good opportunities to get crosses into the box today with Kirsten, with Layla, and Bunny does what she does. So just really pleased with the way the girls are handling this period, because it's really difficult. We have really low numbers in terms of people that are available, and I have to give great credit to the girls and the way they handled it, which was in the last game against Hammarby and also today.
And speaking of that kind of new rider, Kirsten Casper, I think, was the furthest up we've ever seen her. She was kind of playing as a winger at one point. Is that a new thing you're kind of trialling?
Yeah, I think you just look at players in what they have. Obviously, everyone's different. So Lily Murphy, as an example, has incredible pace, and she needs to use it as much as she can. And Kirsten is a very good crosser of the ball. So I think her only other assist maybe this season was from left back against Brighton with her left foot. So we know she has good quality, she has pace, and I think for the first 15-20 minutes she was causing real problems in that Leicester defence, because they didn't really know how to handle her, and a combination play with Mary was really good, and it allowed us to build a platform from there.
And I appreciate it's very early, but Jill Road had to go off. You kind of finished with 10. Is there any news on that?
Not really, just that she said she felt okay, she could have carried on. We just made the decision to not risk it and try, potentially make it worse. We'd made our subs by then, and the reasons why we made the subs is we're trying to manage load between now and obviously the game on Thursday, which gives it's not too close, but then obviously straight after that we play on Sunday again, so it's a big ask for the girls, and we just don't really want to take any risks at all.
That's great, thank you.
Gareth, you said about Bunny doing what Bunny does. Specifically in terms of headers, would you say there's sort of few to rival her in the world, I guess, in terms of her prowess with that?
Yeah. I once scored, I think, 16 in one season. I think my 17th goal was actually the first one without my head. But she won't remember that. It was probably an argument to say if she was born at that time. But I think... and I'd like to say also that I helped her in that space, but I think that she's that's all down to Bunny. I think she's arrives at the right moment. They were kind of quite different in the sense of, like, the first one, she puts back where it's come from almost and makes it really difficult for the keeper, and the wind as well. I thought she controlled the header really well from Kirsten's cross. And the one from Layla is a little bit more where she gets across the defender and then really attacks it with power. She's, for me, very, very complete striker, Bunny. I think I've mentioned more recently about what she gives us without her goals, and obviously her goals are just the cherry on the cake of so many opportunities to score goals. She backs that up with the numbers, but like I say, the work she does without the ball for us is great, because it really allows us to dominate as much as we can.
And in terms of Mary Fowler's goal, I guess the quality of that's just a reminder of what a sort of exciting talent she is, and maybe we forget about her age. She's still incredibly young.
Mary was good. Mary was very good today, very intelligent. The position she picked up, I think that normally she's played higher and wider. Today she played inside a little bit more narrow and caused lots of problems. Brilliant finish. I think that she's a top talent, and we know that the capabilities are there for sure, but like you say, her age, she's young, and same with Fagino. I think Fagino's got so much more to come. 20 years old, very, very good technician, and all of the players complemented the team really well today. Jess did some good things. Jill was composed in everything she did. Yui picks up the pieces from behind, and nice to have Laia back as well. I think her relationship with Alex was really strong and helped us build on that platform.
And you bouncing back today from the Chelsea loss, with that defeat having happened now. Can you sort of say how you perceive the title race. Obviously, you're both playing today. Looks like Chelsea might win.
Yeah, it's so difficult. You know, they look like they're going to win 9 games and on the bounce. That makes it really tough to live with. But we are there. We have a little bit of work to do, a little bit of a gap to catch up. But all we can do is do what we're doing, and if we can do that and get to the new year and start to get back a few of our key players, or even more of our key players, I think that's going to help the team a lot.
Cheers.
Hi Gareth, Janet here.
Hi.
Eva Carroll started off today for her first time in her senior debut. What were your opinions on her performance tonight, and what do you hope to see as the season progresses in her performance?
But first off, I thought her performance was very good. I thought that we've been working with her primarily as more of an attacking midfielder, but we had a situation today where we tried to relieve Joie. I think Joie can coast the rest of that game, no problem, but she's usually always a player that we don't look to relieve. So I thought Eva was good. I thought her game understanding was good. The way she arrived and made the passes was good. And I think the fact that she's just turned 18 tells you everything, that you've got a really good opportunity for a player to grow and learn. And she's been with us a lot. She's not had that opportunity to get some time on the pitch, and I think today will give her a lot of confidence. But again, I think it speaks volumes of what we're doing in terms of, yeah, it's great, young players coming into the pitch, but I think it also shows you kind of how low we are and the injury issues that we do have to key players that have obviously given these young players opportunities.
Yeah, and where do you think that she really shined tonight in her performance, and where do you hope to see possible improvement, if so?
Well, I think coming into a game at that moment is perfect, really. I think that, you know, the game is really in control, really in the balance. I think I spoke with the group at the end and said well done to the senior players for helping the younger players, because that can be challenging at times, that you have to manage those younger players because their excitement and their enthusiasm, and sometimes they just need to keep the ball and play simple. But yeah, I think she's room to grow because she's coachable. I think that's the major thing with these players that we have with us, these young players, is they're all coachable. They all want to improve. They're playing and training every day with top players, world-class players, and that's only going to help them.